trap music's over. Welcome to Rochester Organization of Artists and Musicians podcast number somewhere above 4, somewhere under 8. What are we, like 5? Like,
yeah, 5.
Okay,
Baja,
okay.
5.
There's 5 of us.
I'm Nathan James.
I am Baja. And with us today, we have our very special guests. They resurrected like the phoenix from the ashes of. I was at their last show. Everybody says it was at the Firehouse Saloon. It was grand. No, it was a sad little acoustic thing at Monty's Crown, and it broke my fucking heart.
It's not true. It's not true. It was really sad and pathetic.
Oh, it was beautiful. But with us, I have
Beautiful for a funeral.
Ben Toland of The Results. Say hi, Ben.
That's me.
Hi.
Hello.
Talk with some balls.
Talk with some balls. Yeah, some balls. Yeah. No.
Oi,
it's me.
oi.
You don't need any more proof that it's me. I'm here. You trust me.
Buzzhead and everything.
Any more proof, it's gonna get messy.
Mr. It's Brian. Is it Bullet Bane? What is the last name?
Whatever you want to
the
call
bad
me.
Do you have like a proper last name? Like, what if I need to find you in the phone book or something like that? What do I go?
I'm not in the phone book.
Oh fuck! What are they gonna do once we're not in the phone book? Is that what the NSA is doing? Is taking our identities so they can have a phone book again?
Yeah, so they can have their own phone book.
Right.
Just imagine that fucking. You get your yellow pages next year, and it's everybody's email address.
What are we going to do when we don't have the phone book? I mean, you're just going to have to
not
go
gonna be a
out
phone
and meet
book.
people.
Google.
It's not going to be a phone book. It's just going to be a book of everybody's like Facebook address. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah, you see that?
That's
and-
Gilbo. Nick
it's gonna
Narkill
be-
Gilbo, by the way.
Book Facebook. Book Facebook. That's what it's going to be.
Facebook. That's copywritten.
Or Facebook book.
Trademark.
Facebook.
I kind of like the Facebook book.
Yellow face.
I think you need to
Yellow
invent
faces.
that, Gilbo.
All right, but
like the
more
Yellow Pages.
importantly, while we talk about books and faces and whatnot, I read on the Facebooks that this band named The Results.
It was a lie.
Oh shit! Okay, so these guys aren't getting back together, and they aren't. Well, tonight is what day is it? 26th of April, May.
It's the 26th, and 1 year ago yesterday, they put out their first record.
Oh shit!
Which is
So
still
it's
up on Bandcamp.
super good
Yeah.
timing to come in here.
I listened to it.
Yeah, a year ago yesterday.
Year ago yesterday. And a year before that, you guys started recording it. It's been almost 2 years
Yeah, and a year
since
before
it was
that
finished.
we started recording.
And so,
Dude, think about that, though.
and so
Time fucking flies.
Yeah.
Digging the ruins out of an archaeological dig.
But it's great, and you can find that where?
Bandcamp. Whole
Bandcamp.
thing's on Bandcamp.
Yep.
And you can get there
Bandcamp.com.
through
What
our
is it? The
Facebook.
Results Rock, something like that. I'll find a proper internet address later in the show. But more importantly, you guys have broken up. I mean, fell apart at the seams. I've seen ex-band members around at bars, and they look pretty butthurt about the situation. I've seen other bands like Envious Disguise break up, and it was a tough time. And I didn't think the Results were going to get back together. I mean, I heard, and I hoped, and then just out of nowhere, duct tape back together for their first show, back together. No, I'm kidding.
A mixture of duct tape and spit.
Rolls. of
Well,
tape.
the thing is that they're coming back on this probably the biggest show that's come through our local scene in a long time, Andrew WK, for those of you that don't know. By the time you hear this, it would have already been over. We would have
Yeah, it was
partied hard
yesterday.
and been hungover.
And I'm sure it was, I mean, it's definitely a great show.
It's going to be a great time, guys.
We got to stop that joke. We always have the joke of because it's not out yet.
Right.
It's lame.
I mean, we could do this live, but I mean, who the fuck is really going to keep our schedules? Oh, man, Rome Podcast is on.
Well, it's like Baja 2 hours before. Yeah, the Results are doing a podcast.
Noon on a Sunday, though.
And then, no, they're not doing a podcast. Then Gilbo's like, hey, we're doing a podcast. I'm like, all right, come over to my house. We're doing a podcast. That's our schedule.
Yeah.
Works right after church. Everyone should be listening.
Ah, yep.
Just
And
never
now,
seen it.
Sunday mornings on Rome Podcast, the Results. Everybody getting pregnant. So you got this really huge show out of nowhere, and I mean, if I could take my hat off without taking off the headphone, I'd tip it to you and all that good shit. But I mean, coming right back on the scene about as hard as humanly possible. How does that feel?
Wet.
It's
Feels wet.
Now, can you describe this wet? Is this a moist wet, a drenched wet?
Damn.
It's a drenched.
Soaking
It's
wet.
a drenched, soaking wet. Yeah.
Drenched, soaking wet.
Yeah. Like you got to shower off.
Well, I mean, this show wasn't really. We didn't even know this was going to happen until late on. This show was booked at the last minute. It was booked like 3 weeks.
2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, I remember seeing like on his website, he's like, "Yeah, I'm going on tour," and I go, "Oh yeah, skipped Rochester, not surprised there, asshat." But then he came, so I retract.
But
my
he
asshat
heard you.
statement. In his psychic, I don't know. Maybe his white jeans are like this antenna for.
It's an antenna.
Well, I mean, just imagine him at home, sticking his legs up.
Yeah.
Originally, our
The
big.
loudest part of the podcast.
Sorry, the results had to open up their beers. Courtesy of Genesee Brew.
Takes a minute. We're not good multitaskers.
It'll happen a lot.
Well, original show is going to be, what is it, 2 weeks after today?
Yeah.
2 weeks-ish?
Yeah, next week, 2 weeks.
Next
I think.
2 weeks from now or something like that, with you guys and a bunch of. I mean,
Well,
Keaton-
Let the record show
everybody,
he pointed to Baja from Sexy Teenagers.
Yeah, no, you guys. No,
Yeah.
nobody knows.
This isn't a visual media.
right.
for
I
sure.
forget about that sometimes that there's nobody else in the room with us, but that's okay.
But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna play the fucking Firehouse in a couple weeks, and probably, I mean,
If you're not playing and you're in a band, you need to go there anyways because it's a pretty big deal.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we're really excited for that one.
Well, I think the thing
gonna
is
be awesome.
that, and there's a sort of a big underlying topic here that we could talk about. But when a big act like Andrew WK comes through town, he goes to California Brew House or the Montage or Water Street or something like that. When Rochester kids want to get as drunk as humanly possible, we go to the Firehouse Saloon. That's nobody's ever trying to get national acts to come through. Man,
It's
play the
definitely the home away from home for a lot of people. I
Well,
feel like I know it was a home away from home for me for many years. Sometimes by myself, and then occasionally
Sometimes I lived
you
alone.
Just walk in.
yeah, there's always somebody that there. at the
There always
Firehouse.
is. Always is.
But so for the fame, come tonight to the. Oh, I can't say.
You can't come tonight, but
Travel
we-
back in time. Just know that you should have been at the Andrew
Enjoy
WK.
the
You
show.
should have been at
Fire
the
up your
NWK show
DeLoreans.
if you weren't there, and it was awesome.
But they can go
We
to the May
should.
8th
What
show.
do we got? We should take a break.
Yeah, let's just take a break.
All
Listen
right.
to some local music.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we're actually gonna play some results, some Kaiser Soze.
Kaiser Soze,
We're gonna
that
play a
dude,
whole
eh?
bunch of stuff. But we will be right back with questions for the results.
Oh, all from the internet too.
Oh, internet questions are my favorite.
All right.
Roll podcast.
Said that I'm a loser and I never go anywhere. I can't pay the rent, any times it seems I just don't care. I've traveled around the world just to prove to them. Try to manifest things in my head and make them understand. But I'm not going back to those ways. I swear to God for all the stupid lies I'd say. But I'm not going back to those times. Just like Johnny, I would always follow the line. Rolled into a town that I couldn't stay. Then I found some friends to help along the way. South by Southwest to Austin's best. Then I found the way to put it to the test. But I'm not going back to those ways. I swear to God for all the stupid lies I'd say. But I'm not going back to those times. Just like Johnny, I would always find the line. I found the line. But I'm not going back to those ways. I swear to God for all the stupid lies I'd say. But I'm not going back to those times. Just like Johnny, I would always find a line. Here we go!
you bother waiting up for me. I'm not turning back. I'm gone for good, so don't you bother waiting up for me. I'm not turning back. I'm gone for good, so don't you bother waiting up for me.
Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Sent shivers down my spine. 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 Didn't mean to make you cry. Didn't mean to make you cry.
Life's a test, I alleviate my stress on an instrumental. I excel, flexing darts off the temple. A notepad and a pen or a number 2 pencil. Ballpoint of fine grain, I'm still detrimental. Here without a cause with flows like streams that never pause. Anyone to imitate my style is up with swollen jaws. After I shake the scene, I'm coming back like aftershocks. My stream of conscious thoughts is out of this world like astronauts. Until my heart stops, until my last exhale of breath. I'll be sure to make progression with each and every step. Until there's nothing left, until the very end of time. I'm gonna state my claims and make you read between the lines. Try and understand my rhymes. Knowledge, it comes with time. Knowledge is power, and power the weak will never find. I am the divine. This is just an introduction into the mind of a surgeon's lyrical production.
Shivers down my spine. Sent 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 shivers down my spine. Didn't mean to make you cry. Didn't mean to make you cry.
And we're back to the Rochester Organization of Artists and Musicians
Podcast.
and we are sitting here with the results.
Results.
Hi.
Hey.
Yo!
Goodbye.
So we put on the internet, hey, ask the results any questions that you want. And so we
And
got
people
questions.
actually asked?
And so the first one, my girlfriend Lisa, she'll take your picture for money. She's pretty decent. I mean, anybody that's listening, she will take your picture for money. I pray that it's clothed because nobody wants to look at that scrawny ass. All right. I need to ask you guys. Oh wait, that's my mom.
The weather's doing better.
Mom.
Let's see.
No, wait,
Peter
that's my mom.
Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. All right.
Peter Dinklage.
Sorry.
Pete
I just see
Dink.
things and I have
That's
to
my
hum
dude.
songs to myself. Ask the results about their writing process. Now, I'm going to add to that. I know the results have been a long-established band in Rochester for years and years and years, and I'm sure parts of songs have been written for a long-ass time. So it's sort of this like long-evolving thing. Talk to me about this long-evolving thing.
Long,
I think
evolving thing.
From talking to people in other bands and other musicians and their writing process and how they do it, I don't know if there's not a lot of other people around here who do it the way we do or not, but it just doesn't seem like it. Rarely is it somebody who writes an entire song and comes in and says, all right, here's the song, now everybody learn the song. We don't have.
That's a first in a real long time, ladies and gentlemen. Continue. I'll bitch about that later, but I just had to say that really
We'll
quickly.
do that in the
Yeah.
third part.
When I riff.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Well, we don't have like one creative force in the band. Some people write more things than other people. Sometimes.
Spencer Curtis.
Yep.
He's a beast.
Shout out.
But
The dude is a monster.
every time we come to practice, he's like, "Hey guys, I wrote something new. You guys want to hear it?"
Typically, it's 2 to 3 things. That he has to show us.
Yeah, he'll play the one thing that he was thinking about, and then once he's done, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I also wrote this one." And
I can see that.
And while I was
I can
showing
see
you
that.
guys those 2 things, I
came
wrote
up
this
with
other
a
one
new
in
one.
my head.
So he usually comes up with some pretty cool like guitar licks.
He's a phenomenal musician.
And then everybody else just kind of throws their 2 cents into what he's got. Or, I mean, Ben has written songs, Brian has written songs. I haven't really written too much for this band yet.
So you would say it's a collaborative,
Absolutely.
100% collaborative.
There's, like I said, sometimes somebody will write more of a specific song than other people, but everyone always has some kind of creative input to it.
Well, now that, as an addition to that question, now that you're in the band, Gilbo, what are you crafting all of the bass lines, or is it still like you're doing what was done previously and adding on to it?
I'm doing
For old songs,
I'd say
and
it's
then for
both.
new songs,
for-
I mean, is it still a collaborative thing?
for the old songs. Some of them I just left alone because I really liked the way that they were. Some of them I feel could have used a little more, so I added in a couple licks here and there. Generally the same. It's got the same feel to it. I didn't, change everything about it, but I have added in some of my own kind of flavor
Cool.
to it.
That pop punk flavor.
Right.
It tastes like pizza.
Well, I mean, like you said before, we've gone through a lot of different changes in lineup.
How are you guys
and
feeling about this lineup right now?
I'm
Good?
I'm happy about it.
I truly feel like I was never not in the band. Like from day one when I joined, it just felt like this. All right, this is my band. This is where I am, and it just felt like this is where I was, and it feels great to be here and be a part of everything that they've got going on, and now what I have going on.
All right.
That's what you call legacy.
We have a few more questions. Next question is from Andrew, from the Sexy Teenagers. In a band mustache/beard battle, who would win?
Man,
Mustache beard battle? Is it like mustache versus mustache, or like mustache beard versus mustache beard?
I'm gonna call this best overall facial hair battle. in
Facial,
general.
yeah, we'll just say overall facial hair
in
battle
the band or our band versus another band?
versus another band. I
Well,
think is what
versus
he's trying to
another
get
band?
at.
Versus Sexy
Yeah, out of all of the bands, who would win with a mustache beard battle?
I want to hear the results first because I've seen some beautiful facial hair out of all you men, and I don't know if I've ever seen the extreme out of all you men. So
Gilbo gets a good beard going.
I mean,
yeah, but I gotta give it to Ben.
Ben gets a serious fucking beard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben,
no, I've
Ben
seen
had a
him-
good
I've
beard
seen
going
Ben
for a
with
while.
beard.
It takes like a week.
I think in terms of longevity, I would win. But I think when Ben really takes the time to craft his beard, I think his beard might take mine.
I think Baja, actually. Baja's got a pretty good beard.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about our
Oh
band.
no, I don't want to be. Let's not talk about the bid.
If we're
Plenty
talking
better
about
beards.
Band versus band.
if we're talking about
In our band amongst us, it would come down to Gilbo versus Ben, and like you said before, it would depend on.
I would want to see this go like next winter. Can I see you guys start like November 1st? Just go and
All of you.
I'm in. Now, if we're talking about Rochester as a whole, I've got my money on Baja, but that guy in the Emersons,
Aaron Stormo.
He's got a serious beard.
Aaron Stormo could spank me with that beard. Whistler. Fucking Whistler
yeah.
has a
Can't
mean
leave him
beard.
out of
What
the
about
conversation.
Sean Beard?
Sean Beard's beard has probably seen so much Fago. That probably has the reputation for the toughest beard. That beard has probably seen more abuse.
That could be a very
two
tough
whoops
beard.
for Sean Beard's beard.
Whoop,
Two
whoop.
whoops.
Two whoops.
Two whoops.
Oh, so fun story. Fuck it, it's my radio show. I can tell this. So I'm playing. I shouldn't say our radio show. Fine, I'm being a cock. Whatever. Out in Oswego last night, playing out of college, right? And the most punk rock thing I've seen in a long time. this super crust kid and his juggalo girlfriend fucking stroll up, and I say juggalo with pride, mind you. Let's not talk about crust and juggalo like these are negative things. But when they roll up on SUNY Oswego with all these kids who live in these nice little townhouses that are paid for with tuition, they sort of stick out like sore thumbs. So shout out to the crust guy that was talking about not being able to see shows because he was fucking in jail, you know. And
It's hard to see shows in there.
What?
It's hard to see shows. I've been there. It's hard. There's no good shows going on.
No, I mean, it ain't like it used to be. Blues Brothers.
It ain't like it used to be.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash doesn't come through anymore.
And then two whoops for the Juggalo girlfriend who just brought the hot mess and meltdown to the. Is this going to hurt me at this punk show? I should probably stay away from this creepy guy with all these studs. What's that smell? That punk rock. So I just had to do.
All right.
Yeah.
Aaron from the Brew House wants to know, how excited are you for tonight for the Andrew WK show? How excited?
How do you answer that question?
I started drinking when I woke up.
Okay.
how
And when did
excited
you
I am.
wake up?
10.
10. And it is now
1:32?
Almost 2.
Almost
I'm
two.
doing pretty good.
Okay.
About 2 and a half.
How many out of 10 Jennies, how excited are you, Gilbo?
Oh, a whole keg.
A whole keg of Johnny's. How many?
Brian.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the words are for this. It's exciting, but that doesn't really do it justice. Doesn't do the feeling justice. This is something that's been a long time coming. It was something that we never really thought was going to happen.
I mean, and just so people know that didn't go, it's the results, Andrew WK and Keaton.
Yeah.
And Anchorage,
And
Nebraska.
Anchorage,
And
Nebraska.
Anchorage, Nebraska.
Fucking holy shit.
That's a
Phil
party.
Tharp is a musician that you add that to any band. Phil Tharp turns it into. Phil Tharp's our Dave Grohl.
No, he's cool. I like that. He's a great guy.
I'm very excited to hear fucking all three of you guys tonight.
Yeah, no, Anchorage, they're great, talented people.
Yeah, we had Dusty on the last one, and he was talking about their new record and that new song they put out.
Yeah, as far as between us and Keaton, we've been a band for about the same amount of time. We became bands like almost at the same time, and we knew people in each band, so we kind of held hands through our first 2 years. We played a lot of shows
It's gonna be
together.
a pretty spiritual
What
show.
was the exact
We were
start
sister
date?
bands, and for a long time we were the turds, the party people. That's
Right.
what it was. And Andrew WK was a big influence on a lot of that stuff. And we always joked, we're like, oh, we got to get Andrew WK to come play a basement with us, play an attic with us, just get him into a house or something with us and play music with him. And we joked about it for a really long time, and now it's like that actually happened.
And it's gotten to the point where the brew house feels like a house to us.
Oh, absolutely.
Feels
Absolutely.
like second home.
That's
Absolutely.
another
Like
home
you're saying
away
about the
from
firehouse.
home. That's
Yes.
another
The brew
one
house is almost the
for
exact
a
same
lot
way.
of people.
So mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Totally.
I count it as a house because I have totally slept there.
Yeah. Yep.
And I have to give it up for Sage from the Entertainment
Yeah,
Collective.
Entertainment
He's the one
Collective.
who got
Sage Keeber.
Sage
Yep.
Keever got this fucking guy to come to Rochester.
Thank
Last
you,
minute.
Sage.
Last minute. He.
Two whoops for Sage.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. All right. Colin Bourne says, do
Oh,
people
boy.
really get pregnant at your shows? And if so, do you pay for child support for every person who is pregnant?
It doesn't happen at the shows.
Two-parter.
It doesn't happen at the shows.
Beg
And I
to
don't
differ.
think-
However, if you do want to take us on Maury, we will go.
We will go.
That is an episode to see.
We will go. We will
Hailing
go.
from Rochester, New York, the results on Maury. Gilbo is the father.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Speaking of Gilbo, Paul, otherwise known as French, asks Nick what his favorite cock rock songs to sing with his friends are. That's the first question.
Oh man. Okay, I got this one. 3 Doors Down.
Okay.
Just about any song from 3 Doors Down. I gotta break out my the cargo shorts, a tank top, my mandals, drink some natty ice, throw the horns up there, and preach it, brother. You just.
That is a.
Oh boy.
Would you one time let me be myself so I can shine? Yeah, that 3 Doors Down.
Let's extend that question to the rest of the band. What's your favorite cock rock songs to sing?
What is cock rock exactly?
Nickelback,
Down,
3 Doors Down.
That
Creed.
Creed.
The bands we make fun of for funsies.
With legs
Feel
wide
Stained
open.
probably would be in there.
You know,
Yeah.
actually, I mean, I don't know exactly how to answer that song, but just bringing up Nickelback is actually, I saw it. Have you seen like some of the most recent stuff they released?
It's disco.
The disco stuff?
Come on.
No, you've got to see. It's
It's a.
Kind
I
of
honestly.
Nickel
ridiculous.
disco.
It's,
yeah, Nickel disco.
Should I say it's semi decent for? No, it's terrible.
It's
It's already been
it's
done.
terrible
a
and it's
million
disco,
times.
but I almost like it better than their other stuff.
Oh
so-
yeah, it's totally better than all their other shit.
yeah.
But yeah.
That's
Where-
amazing. I want to
That's
play that for like my
another
coworkers and shit. Just
More Canadians, yes.
And then
fucking
Paul has a 2-part. It's
wait, no. I want to know about Ben Tolan's cock rock loves.
Cock rock gloves.
Cock
I
rock
don't.
loves.
I don't consider any of those bands cock rock. That's not what I would define as cock
Good
rock.
guy,
Yeah,
Ben.
no.
What would
yes,
you
yes,
define
yes,
as
yes,
cock
I know where this
rock?
is going.
In the car, windows down, preferably people out in the streets to hear it. Cock rock has to be Steel Panther.
Yeah.
All day. Just the whole,
Yeah.
the discography on shuffle.
Yep.
The way that
absolutely.
I discovered Steel Panther is that I went to YouTube and just typed in boobs. And the first thing that came up was a Steel Panther video. Nate, you have a computer right there. Go to
I do.
YouTube and type in boobs and just see
see
what happens.
see what comes up.
I'm gonna do it. YouTube.com.
Tell
Try
me if
this
there's
yourself,
another band that
folks
comes
at
up
home.
before Steel Panther.
YouTube, not you porn. YouTube.
You porn would just be silly. Just everything. Oh, look at
I
that.
bet
Porn
you
tube.
Steel Panther would come up
Boobs.
first on there, too.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto, games about boobs. Policeman grabs her boob. What?
Good for him.
There's random stuff. There's no Steel Panther.
Well, there's people
All
uploading
right,
things
so
to YouTube
Steel
every
Panther,
day.
you
There's
lost your search engine optimization
Cops,
for
boobs, and dicks. Being dicks part 2. Lady flashes boobs on the YouTube. And now the
That's-
NSA knows that I searched for boobs.
Can we watch the lady flashing boobs one?
You can watch all
We
the ladies
still
flashing
need to
boobs at once.
find-
I'm not getting a boner near you.
I need.
I know better.
Oh, nice. I'm logged in my Harmonious YouTube account. It's gonna be great. We're watching Boobs and Dicks. Being Dicks Part 2. Lady flashes boobs.
All right.
I promised my mom before the show that there wouldn't be any boobs.
I don't want to see the dicks, but if you could turn the screen when the boobs
Yeah,
come
it's
on.
advertisement right now for Hulu.
I was going to say, this is a really well put together home video.
Right?
No, it's for Hulu. Now streaming. Start your free trial.
I have a free trial.
Must be one of those Pornhub verified amateurs pages.
We said 5,000 likes for part 2. That happened pretty easily, so
So there's two men dressed
Two men
as
dressed
penises.
as penises.
Foam
of
costumes.
being dicks to people.
Hey guys, I just got the new hats on the store, man. Hey,
We're doing an intro, bro.
And they just pushed a random bystander into a pool.
And
I want one of those hats.
And they have
That's
floral
the
hats.
Sugar Ray hat.
People do weird shit on YouTube. There's so much weird stuff. What?
Not quite sure what's going on. Oh, shaking his balls.
Shaking the balls. Look at that balls. These are foam costume balls. We're not looking at real balls.
Now he's
Just,
driving. He's got to get steering wheel on top of his balls. All right, so it's a couple bros
Yeah,
Guys dressed as
dressed
dicks
in
being dicks.
penises and being dicks.
They're
and skating.
skateboarding, so
Oh,
it's
look
kind
at
of
that.
punk rock.
All right, so let's get back to where we were at.
Yeah.
Speaking of dicks, balls, boobs, all that.
Part 2.
Paul wants. This is for Gilbo. Ask him about the time he got a staph infection from swimming in Charlotte.
Oh God, I will never go swimming at Charlotte, Durand, anything ever again. I'm down and I'm swimming in Lake Ontario. You know, it was a nice summer day. It was one of the first nice days of the summer. So we're down there, we're hanging out, we're playing frisbee, we're grilling, we're having a great time. back then, a little more fit than I am right now. So I had my shirt off, you know, we're on the beach, we're hanging out, and at the end of the day, put my shirt back on and head home, and the next day I wake up and there's this like bump on my back. So at first I thought it was, you know, like a spider bite, and so I, you know, left it alone, and then a couple days later I went swimming at my father's house with a couple of my friends, you know, whipped my shirt off to get in the pool, and one of my friends goes, "Holy shit, what is that thing on your back?" And I was like, "Oh, I got bit by a spider at the beach." You know, I thought a little spider crawled in my shirt, and then I put my shirt back on while we were at the beach, and it must have bit me or something. And then it got progressively bigger each and every day, and more red, and the red started to spread in my back. My buddy was like, "You didn't get bit by a spider, dude. Something's wrong with you."
Something's wrong with you.
You need to go somewhere to get it looked at. So I went to the doctor, and I got a staph infection from swimming in Lake Ontario.
So for this summer season, everybody head down to Charlotte when you go
Stay on the
swimming.
beach.
Every
No.
year I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it dirty too.
Oy.
That sounds fucking terrible.
It was terrible. It was one of the worst things that's ever happened to me in my life.
Well, thank you, French, for
Yeah, thanks, French. Thanks a lot for that.
or Paul.
Oh wait, was that supposed to? Are we
Depending
done with
on how well you
questions?
know
Do we
him.
have more questions?
Those are all of the questions
I
that
mean,
was asked.
let's make up some questions then. Do we? Or do we have to
Well,
go
let's
to
take a
commercial?
break. Well, not a what are you-
We're gonna
We don't have
advertise for
commercials.
local bands. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of Rochester.
We can make a commercial for Beery Beer.
Yes, we could.
We could do that.
Beer. All right.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to play some local music. We're going to come back for our last part, the results, maybe play some music, huh? What do you guys feel?
It's possible.
Possible?
It's possible.
Okay. Well, we'll take a break.
You
evaporates the greatest walls. My nights now spent confessing to pillows everything done under sheets. In my tired eyes, only saw what I wanted, and it was just a way for me to cope with the distance. But I was just making up for but just imagine. Just imagine. Just imagine what this could have been. What this could have been. Oh, could have been. What this could have been. I just couldn't keep it together. It's not what I wanted this time. I just couldn't keep it together. It's not what I wanted this to Patient in the pit, all their hearts are sold. Chasing down the medicine, they ought to start getting old now. Old now. Looking for your happiness in every square. Dressing up a little, but nothing is really fair now. I can't sleep, can't scream, can't see hypnotize motivation, disguise motivation. It don't make shit. All my friends have lost their youth, lost inside a silent groove. All my friends have lost their youth, lost inside a silent groove. All my friends have lost their youth, lost inside a silent groove. All my friends have lost their youth, lost inside a silent groove.
Rochester Organization of Artists and Musicians podcast.
And we are with the results for anybody that doesn't know. Not that you're tuning in or anything. But
I'm gonna
If
go
you're listening
piss.
now, you're probably already
doing
me a
your
here.
sec.
dishes or something, we have the results.
I'll start singing after a minute.
And they're gonna play some music, right? You gonna play a song for us or no? Or
Baja, you want to wait till
you can
you're
use
done
my
pissing?
bass and my guitar.
Take however long you need. Don't worry.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
would like
look,
it still
look
here from
on
here.
the wall there. I have some cool Keaton art in there.
Yeah, nice.
But
Is it the Keaton cat?
yes. Yep.
Well, we can play something about Keaton.
All right. Segway.
Segway.
Okay. Yeah.
Go outside and pick up all your friends from off the lawn. Light your cigarette in stride as you start on down the street. Don't hesitate or you'll be late, though you got nowhere to be. Squint up at the sun, for he's been up for hours. The way of life a day in the city of flowers. It's a cruel mistress, she won't save her love for you. But when you fall back down, you'll have a place to come back to. 'Cause we're living in the city of rock stars. Your heart is somewhere on a nightstand and your head is in a jar. Feeling trapped inside the jungle, but no, you're always free. It's the city of rock stars for me. You're born here and you're raised to never leave.
Woo!
From all rats to superstars, our tale is one to tell. 'Cause if you feel you gotta lose, then you gotta give 'em hell. Sarah brings the bottle, Bobby's got the brew. Well, me and Spence just caught the fence 'cause there was nothing else to do. Get done up in your worst and head on down the low. A Friday night highlight of life, it's off to the show. Hit the switch, now hit the lights, scared we'll run and hide. And this is when you feel alive. 'Cause we're living in the city of rock stars. Your heart is somewhere on a nightstand and your head is in a jar. Feeling trapped inside the jungle, but now you're always free. It's the city of rock stars for me. You're born here and you're raised to never leave.
This is where the Joey Bones were.
Cause we're living in the city of rock stars. Your heart is somewhere on a nightstand and your head is in a jar. Feeling trapped inside the jungle, but now you're always free. It's the city of rock stars for me. You're born here and you're raised to never leave. Rochester, New York is where I'll be. You're born here and you're raised to never leave.
Thanks, guys. That was great. See, you were worried about it. That went well. And if you want to see more, Friday, May 8th, 8 p.m., doors 7:30, $5. The results are back. With sexy teenagers, Keaton Hot Mayonnaise, and Rochester's favorite band, the Borns.
Oh, the Borns. Man, that's gonna be a fucking crazy night.
It is gonna be.
There's some serious up and comers, man.
Well, those Hot Mayonnaises, I like them, and
They're fucking.
Hot
like
Mayonnaise is one of
70s,
my.
like-
Hot Mayonnaise is probably my favorite band out there right now. Those guys are out of control.
yeah.
And I'm going to go through just a couple of... I'm not going to go through the whole schedule. We are going to have a website that's going to be up soon with a all-encompassing calendar on it.
Wait a minute. We have to make this sound like a commercial.
All right, Baja, go with it.
Are you sick and tired of going, man, I'm fucking bored tonight?
Yeah.
Goddamn, let's see. We have Netflix.
Yeah.
Porn,
and
video games.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I want to go out and meet people.
Yeah.
Well, what if you went like, Go on Facebook, but you ain't got no friends because you took the wrong side of a argument about whether or not a concealed carry law is fucking whatever.
Happens
You lost
all the
all your
time.
friends on Facebook. And you're like, well, what shows do I go to? Because the only way that you get invited to shows in Rochester is somebody goes, hey, Facebook, do you want to fucking go to this show? Click the going button. You know? And that's bullshit. And act like you have some commitment there. Tell your friends, oh, I'm going to this show. Yeah, and, hey, are you coming to this show? Do you need to buy a ticket? Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, no, I just said I was going to make you guys feel better. But no longer do we need to do that. So, Rochester Organization of Artists and Musicians, we're going to have a website. It just needs to have some bugs worked out on it and all that type of bullshit. But what you can do is you click on the fucking calendar button and you see all the shows that we're aware of.
Not just from Facebook, from pretty much every publication.
Nice.
Yeah. And so you can just be like, hey, man, it's fucking Wednesday. What's going on? Oh, shit. There's some band that I used to listen to in the mid-'90s playing at the Bug Jar. I didn't know they were still around. Fuck yeah. And then you just fucking go to that. And then when you're trying to get into new bands in the city, it's only pretty much the fuckers that you know. It's you know, my friend John's band and my friend Keith's band and all that shit. And you just can't go and meet a stranger. You can't go, hey, man, I'm looking for reggae bands in Rochester. How the fuck do I look? And it doesn't fucking come up. So we're going to offer that shit to you, too. And then we'll try to sell you shit, but we'll tell you about selling your shit later.
Yeah, we'll tell you that later. But I'm gonna go
Buy
through a
shit
couple of
from me.
shows. Storm the Bay, Red Letter Statement, Trespassers Life on the Sideline, Alberto, Alaska, and There I Say Is Lightning at the Flying Squirrel.
Wait, Dare I Say His Lightning is playing again?
Yeah.
Yes, and
When did they get back
that is
together?
May 3rd,
Hold on, we need to talk about this. for a second.
4:30 p.m.
Talk about me. I feel it's like,
Yeah,
When
You
did
fucked
they
that
get
up.
back together?
I don't know. You should go to the show at the Squirrel, though, to congratulate them.
on May 3rd
On
at
May
4:30
3rd.
p.m.
4:30.
You could call Al Brundage.
Speaking of Al
Is this their
Brundage,
first
last
show back?
question coming in. I'll look that up. Last question coming in. Are you gonna cover In Hopes?
I don't think we'll be covering In Hopes.
Cover in hopes.
Spencer probably knows it.
Yeah, Spencer knows. It's just false.
Yep, that is their reunion show.
Nice. Maybe for
And Storm
for
the Bay
Al-
is just coming off tour.
Nice.
So
For,
that's going to be a good show, actually, May 3rd.
For Al, maybe Finish Last will cover it at their show with Hawthorne Heights on Tuesday. Ask them, but I don't think we're going to play it.
All right. Next up, let's see here. We got Personal Blend. They're doing a residency at Temple Bar and Grill in May. So
Lucky.
If you ever want to go there on a Wednesday night, residency is they're playing at Temple all month.
And Temple
So,
has, like, it's a
Personal
nice
Blend's
place to
great.
go.
You guys just played with them. Sex Teenagers just played with them at Chuck from Alabama's fundraiser.
Yeah, that went great. I won a hat and a hat gift certificate and a chocolate gift certificate. And
Also,
Chocolate gift
I'm doing this
certificate
completely
for
out of
chocolate
order.
or made of chocolate.
out of order. What's the next date?
It's all out of order. But on May 2nd
May 2nd.
is Free Comic Book Day.
Free
Just-
comic book day.
It's a
Sprinkle
side,
that on there.
little nerd, little sprinkle in there.
If you don't
Free
like
comic
comic
book day.
books, you can eat my ass like you.
Clockmen are playing with Agent Orange in May.
That's fucking good.
May 12th.
May 12th.
Bug
Bug
Jar,
Jar, right?
8 p.m. It's going to be a good show.
May 12th, Bug Jar, Clockman, Agent Orange.
And the rest of I think that's kind of the bigger shows for that month, for now anyways. Well, wait, Prawn, Del Paxton Secret Pizza, and Alley's May 25th at 6 p.m. at the Bug Jar. If you haven't seen Tim's band, go see Tim's band.
It's a secret pizza. It's a pizza nobody knows
So that's
about.
it for the schedule for now.
I would like to add one show to that for personal reasons. May 9th
May 9th,
at Flower City Station,
Flower City Station.
there is a benefit show. Cherry Bomb, the cover band, playing all your favorite top 40 hits.
Top
We'll
40
be-
hits.
second.
We'll
Cherry
be playing.
Why don't I have that? Hold on.
Because you're not cool enough to have
Apparently
that.
not.
No.
March, April. Cherry Bomb?
Yeah, Cherry
Cherry
Bomb is
Bomb.
playing at Flower City Station May 9th, the day after our show at the Firehouse.
May 8th is going to be come get drunk with your favorite fucking scenesters May 8th at the Firehouse Saloon. Do you guys know about getting drunk at the Firehouse Saloon? Let me tell you what getting drunk at the Firehouse
With
Saloon
one
is
time
like.
at band camp.
Bro, do you even drink?
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
the
other
show.
band on the show.
$5 cover, 21 and up. Come hang out.
I told my friend I'd give a shout out to that show. There it is.
There
May
it is.
9th. Go do something productive with your life and
it's-
support something.
It's to benefit several dogs that were lost in a house fire, several pit bulls. That were,
okay.
There's a very unfortunate, tragic house fire.
Well, so
at
it's
this-
for a good cause.
At this
Even
very nice,
more.
at this very nice woman's home, and I think it was four of her pit bulls were killed in the fire.
That's terrible.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So yeah, everybody, let's go to that show and support them for sure. What are you doing with that slide, Baja?
I'm putting it on my finger. Fits real nice inside my finger. Gonna take a guitar with some hot action. And go,
Well, thank you
This is
guys for coming over and hanging out with us and being a part of this. We always appreciate all of you
Thank you for having us.
as members of this community.
We appreciate any chance to get behind a microphone and make asses of ourselves.
Well, I'm
Especially
gonna
if
see-
it's with you two.
Yeah. Well, tonight, guys, I'm gonna go watch you guys open for Andrew WK. I hope that when you are sitting in what, I'm gonna guess how old you guys are. You're super young, so I'll fucking sitting in like 6th grade in the year 2001 here and party hard for the first time, going, man, that Andrew WK guy's pretty fucking cool. That
you
you'd
were
go-
not too far off, I don't think.
No, yeah, right.
I think you're pretty close. I think
Yeah.
you're pretty close there.
And just wondering, like, man, wouldn't it be great if I was in a band that got to open for him? That'll never happen. Congratulations.
Yeah. Another thing for Rome, 1st and 3rd Mondays.
Oh yeah, so we do this open mic at this place called the Mellow Mug in Pittsburgh. It's a super dope coffee shop, and it's not just coffee. You can get a few
And
beers
it's only
there.
10 minutes from the city. You can take a bus there, guys. Let's go.
It would take you longer to get somewhere on East Ave, honestly, just with traffic and shit. So you come out to Bushnell's Basin, you hang out with Nate Nine, whatever other interesting individuals come to spend time at the Mellow Mug. You get yourself a nice fucking wrap for dinner and some potato chips, because you gotta have potato chips when you're having chicken salad. A nice coffee, or you could have like a Guinness or a Saranac or whatever other micro beers come out. I don't know why they call them micro beers. They're about the same size as all the other beers. And so you come out there, and then you get to listen to somebody play guitar, like Ben Tolan could come out and play this new song that he wrote, but it isn't quite a Results song. It's a song about how much he really, really loves his pet iguana. But
If I had a pet iguana, I'd
if
write
I-
an album about it.
so Ben Tolan's gonna premiere his pet iguana album at the Mellow Mug.
Yeah, come hang out. We also have bi-weekly recording workshops at the Flying Squirrel. The first one's actually on the same day as the Results show, but it's earlier in the day. So if you want to learn how to, record some music, produce some beats,
Learn
Well,
how to record our
where's-
show.
Where's the location of that again, Nate?